What is up, investors, and welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about Foresight Autonomous Holdings, ticker FRSX. This is an exciting company that has ran from less than $1 in November 2020 to over $12 in February before hitting a low of $4 just a few days ago, and now appears to be moving up. So in today's video we're going to be looking at who exactly are Foresight Autonomous Holdings. We will look at the latest news, look at the technical charts, we will look at the management team, and then we will assess the most recent financials. Before we get into the video, if you like the content, can I ask you to smash that like button? It helps me out so much and shows me you want to see more content like this. We're aiming for 150 likes in this video, let's make it happen. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and hit the bell notification so you never miss a video with the potential to make you money. Make sure you watch the entire video and make sure you get all the information on offer. I want to point out that I'm not a financial advisor, I do not hold a position in the company, and this is not financial advice, so let's get into it. Foresight Autonomous Holdings is a technology company engaged in the design, development and commercialization of sensor systems for the automotive industry. Through the company's wholly owned subsidiaries, Foresight Automotive and iNet Mobile, Foresight develops both in-line-of-sight vision systems and beyond line-of-sight cellular-based applications. Foresight's vision sensor is a 4-camera system based on 3D video analysis. The company's systems are designed to improve driving safety by enabling high accurate and reliable threat detection while ensuring the lowest rates of false alerts. Foresight's technology scans the road ahead to foresee possible collisions with vehicles, pedestrians, animals and other obstacles. The technology can be customized to address the challenges of ADAS and autonomous vehicle markets, including object detection under diverse road and light and weather conditions. If you haven't looked at the Foresight website or do not know about the technology, I highly recommend looking at the website. It's very interesting technology, especially lately where Tesla has been in the news regarding their issues. Foresight is targeting the ADAS, the semi-autonomous and the autonomous vehicles markets and predicts that its systems will revolutionize automotive safety by providing an automotive-grade, cost-efficient platform and advanced technology. The autonomous driving market is in the midst of transitions, moving from initial hype to pragmatic solutions that are changing the way we operate vehicles on roads. While AVs are here to stay, safety remains an issue. A lot of effort is being invested into developing sensing technologies meeting the autonomous vehicles and advanced driver assistance systems safety requirements. A mandatory requirement to enable autonomous driving commercialization is the ability to detect any object on the road and in any lighting or weather conditions. This is where Foresight positions itself as a strategic fit across a range of markets that have a new vision for autonomous vehicles, including cars, public transport, commercial vehicles, defense and security platforms. I think the public transport, security and military sectors here are very significant. Usually when we think of autonomous vehicles, we mainly think about cars, but Foresight are also looking specifically at public transport and the advantages their technology could bring on the battlefield. Since being founded in 2015, Foresight has picked up several awards over the past few years, as we can see here. Foresight also have a patent submitted in the United States for the COVID symptom detection mass screening solution. And the company also has another subsidiary, RailVision, which is a leading provider of obstacle detection and classification systems in the railway industry. Following strategic investments in 2019 and 2020, the company received its first and second commercial orders late last year. Foresight also joined the largest European R&D project, Horizon 2020, and they have some strategic partnerships, such as we can see here. So let's take a look at some recent news. Foresight engages leading global manufacturer of automotive stereo vision systems. The Japanese manufacturer purchased a quad-sight system prototype for possible enhancements of its current stereo system capabilities. The sale of a prototype of its quad-sight 4-camera vision system to the American division of a leading Japanese manufacturer of stereo vision systems for the automotive industry. The manufacturer, which is a Tier 1 supplier, will evaluate Foresight's thermal stereo capabilities for the possible enhancement of its current visible light stereo capabilities. This follows on from Foresight having successfully completed its first pilot phase with the Japanese manufacturer, which we heard about earlier this month. A Tier 1 Japanese car manufacturer, this could be huge for Foresight, and this gives a validation of the need in the market for their technology. So I'll keep an eye out for an update in this, because an update here could provide a huge catalyst for the company. Then more recently, iNet partners with Webcia for exclusive distribution in Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo state government unveils a new program aimed at accelerating smart city initiatives in the areas of infrastructure and transportation. According to the agreement, WebCO will exclusively promote and sell INET, accident prevention solutions, and serve as INET's distributor in the city of Sao Paulo to support customers and generate new business. Following successful integration of INET solutions in Sao Paulo, the parties may expand the agreement to additional territories. It's great to have this technology deployed into such a densely populated region. Interestingly too, the technology is not just being aimed towards cars, but also other road users such as cyclists and pedestrians. As we can see here, they are conducting technological demonstrations over the 5G cellular network in collaboration with the innovation labs of a top multinational European cellular provider to test the INET Protect cellular-based vehicle-to-everything accident prevention solution, which is designed to protect the most vulnerable road users in real time by providing collision alerts when the road users have no direct line of sight. Also, interestingly, back in December, Foresight announced they will participate in a one-year program with the University of Michigan focused on the development, demonstration, and deployment of key autonomous vehicle technologies. The University of Michigan also have a partnership with Toyota. So could this be the Tier 1 Japanese automotive manufacturer? So let's look at the team at Foresight. CEO and founder, Haim Sibony. Haim is a passionate entrepreneur, has extensive marketing and business management experience in the fields of electronics, video, TV, multimedia, computerized systems, line and wire telecommunications, design and development of systems and devices including electro-optic radar systems. Mr. Sibony is also the founder and CEO of Magna, a leading innovator in the field of homeland security surveillance solutions. Then we have the CTO, Levi Zoria, who is also the co-founder and CTO of Magna, Foresight's major shareholder. He has extensive experience in the fields of electro-optics, electronics, software and communication, and was closely involved in several projects with the IDF and Israel Aerospace Industries, dealing with night vision systems, IR, sensor simulations, and target detection. So, looking at the technical charts. When we look here at the one-year chart, we can see the Foresight has been trading around the $1 mark for most of last year up until December. Like so many stocks in the industry, it had massive gains throughout January and February, gaining over 1,000% before peaking at its high of over $12 in February. It then proceeded to drop over 60% of its value, hitting its low point of just over $4 in late April. As we can see, over the course of the past few weeks, it had been moving in this downward channel, hitting these points of support and resistance on numerous occasions, before having a breakout movement just a few days ago, where it has now gained roughly 20% in the past few days alone. If this sector is making a comeback, like a lot of LiDAR and EV companies have done this week, then we could be about to see huge gains. According to TipRanks, the price target according to one analyst is $13. This price target represents a 164% increase from the last price of $4.92. So let's look here at the income statement, which shows the figures for the past 3 years. As we can see, the company has made a net loss of about $15 million per year, with the majority of the expenses coming in the form of research and development. This is pretty much what I was expecting, as this company is still very much in its early stages, as it was founded in 2015. Something I like to see in these early stage companies is that research and development expenses are their biggest expense and not something like executive salaries. As we can see here, the CEO's salary, between salary, related benefits and share-based compensation, totals around $500,000, with roughly $1.4 million covering all executive salaries. To be fair, this is very modest in a publicly traded company. It's also worth noting that the financial statements are audited by the very reputable audit firm Deloitte. Now let's look at the balance sheet. We can see here that the company has roughly $50 million in total assets, with $39 million of this being made up of cash and cash equivalents. This is a huge increase on last year's figure of $19 million. When we look at their total liabilities, we see that it's very similar to last year's figure, again roughly around $3 million. Overall, Foresight have assets to liability ratio of 16:1, which is fantastic, even when compared to last year's ratio of 6:1, which was also good. Usually when I say conclusion, viewers tend to stop watching, but I have some final information which I feel is very important, so stick around until the end. But first, if you enjoyed the video, can I ask you to smash that like button? It would mean the world to me. Nothing helps a small channel like this as much as hitting that like button. I really like FRSX. I think they're in an industry that's going to be a major player in the coming years, and I think the industry is too big to be serviced by just one major company. So I'm not worried about competition yet, as there's enough for everyone to get a chance to prove that they can be the market leader going forward. Interestingly, especially when it comes to LiDAR technology and autonomous vehicles, is that Foresight are not just looking at the technology going into vehicles, but they're also looking at other road users such as cyclists and pedestrians, and having their technology being put into mobile phones. This is a very interesting development and something worth looking very closely at. With regards to their competitors, from a market cap point of view, Foresight could still be very much undervalued. With companies such as Innoviz recently going public with a valuation of 1.4 billion, Luminar Technologies being valued around $6 billion, and Velodyne LiDAR being valued around $2.5 billion, Foresight could be very modestly valued at around $300 currently. However, you can't judge the company solely on its market cap valuation, because there's a lot of different factors to take into account when comparing Foresight with these other LiDAR companies. So what are your thoughts on Foresight, and what are your price targets? Leave a comment down below, I want to hear your thoughts. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and bell notification. As always guys, this is just my opinion, and if anyone is looking to buy into this stock, I encourage you to do your own research. As I said before, I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. Thanks for watching the video. Check out some of my other videos and I'll catch you in the next one.